Come. We're back at this site now that we did last week. We did a bit of foam filling, which was not part of the original plan, but then they wanted us to come back and actually raise this section, which wasn't discussed before, but then they realized what a fantastic job we did on that side there, and they want us to do the same here. So we're going to be raising this corner up here, getting the cage lifted up with the concrete floor, do some more void filling, stabilizing, and we're going to lift this section up here. You can see this gate is pretty bad where it doesn't close there. You can see the gap. So by raising this side up on here, mostly we should be getting the, well, actually would have raised that side. Anyway, got a bunch of lifting to do. We'll have fun. We're gonna get a lot of lift here. You can see this, even these stairs have sunk. You can see there, but I'm not gonna focus too much on that. I wanna get that up. You can see down here the amount of lift that we've got, that it's sunk here. So we're gonna focus more on this. What? That was me. Because I'm trying to lift this side up to get the material to move this way. We wanted to shift this way towards us. So I'm causing a void so that the material will follow a path of least resistance. Stop, Eric. Meaning it'll move this way towards where I am, causing the void. Because this is where we want lift, not behind us. It's coming out there. Yep. All right, don't get too excited, Eric. There's a lot more to go. It's supposed to go counterclockwise. This has got to come up a lot, yeah. Yeah, this has got to come up a lot on this side, Eric. Oh, that's good, Eric. No, we're looking really, really good, Jack. But it definitely is doing what it's supposed to do, Eric. And that is lift it, full void, stabilize it. Whoop! I can feel it moving. I love it. Man, we're good at this. Oh, it's solid, eh? It's good though.
Yeah, it is good.
I mean, that's come up a lot. That's up like 3-4 inches already. Give it some more, just a little bit. And then let's go back to this hole, Eric. That's kind of where we want it now, that door's level.
Right about there,
yeah. Give it a big shot, Eric. Nice big one. Oh, that's come up really well at the bottom there. Wow, dude, this is so close. Stamp gate.
Okay with you?
Huh? Yeah.
How's that closing move?
It's perfect, dude. You can't get better than that. Because we got this corner up really well. We got this door up perfectly. There's a huge gap on the top, which is perfect. We've got foam coming out all over, which is what we want. We've got some foam coming out at the corner of the stair there.
How exciting.
How exciting! I mean, we got all the foam coming out all over. We got sprays and stuff. It's just like material all over the place. Eric, good job, buddy. That was awesome. We had these micrometers spinning like a top. We got that raised up all the way. We got the door level. We got the cage back to where it should be. How's it going, Eric?
Excellent.
Good job, dude. Eric pumped some foam underneath to fill these voids. So obviously the foam can't move out because we've got a wall back there, but it pushed this way, filling up these voids nicely from the inside. The pool renovation company is now going to re-pour this concrete, and then they're going to repave the whole top. So now what we've done with this foam, here it comes out here, you can see behind Eric. So the foam's pushed all the way back there, making sure it's filling all the voids. So our material has filled up all the voids now and stabilizing the soil below it to support not just the existing 4-inch concrete slab, but also to support the new pavers that they're putting on top of it. So the customer's adding extra weight to an existing problem, meaning there were voids, there was loose soil below there that caused these slabs to sink, especially at the door sections. They sank a lot there. So now by putting foam in, the foam expands. As it expands exponentially, it fills up the voids, but also compresses the soil. So now, as I said earlier on, these slabs will be supported well enough by the foam to then carry more weight, which will be added on as soon as they put the pavers on. Yeah, this foam we did last week, Thursday. You can see the sun's already started degrading it. The sun UV light is the only thing that damages this material. You can see it's a slightly darker color. If we were to leave it exposed to sunlight like this, within 2-3 weeks, it'll turn completely brown, like a charred look. But it's only the surface of the material that gets damaged. Once it forms that scab, if you want to call it that, the sun can't penetrate any further and break it down any more than just on the outer layers. So even if it is exposed to the sunlight, it doesn't mean that the material is going to break down completely. I'm going to come over there where you are now, Jack. What do you think? Nice. Nice, very nice. So we were just void filling from outside, but it actually seemed to have got some lift out of that. Let's to fill up these little voids. I know that it's very well supported from inside, but I just want to fill up from outside a little bit to prevent any further soil erosion taking place. All right, how about that? So this whole area, yeah, it's pretty broken up, a lot of small pieces. This section here is sunk down due to bad, keep going Eric, due to bad water movement. So it's sat in this corner over years and dipped down. This section here is dropped, but we already got really good lift out of it. Keep going Eric. There it goes, that's what we want. So now what's happened, this gutter over years is just broken up and done badly. So the water hasn't drained out, it's just sunk down below there, and this back concrete slab is sunk down. So now what we're doing is getting foam underneath here, underneath the stairs. We've already got phenomenal lift on that. We've probably got an inch of lift. You can actually hear it creaking here. Can you hear that? That's the gutter. It's lifting the stairs up, which is great. All right, Eric, you're good. Yep. Perfecto. We raised this corner probably about 3 inches high on this outside section. This was so badly sunk down, this cage was all out of warp, the door wouldn't open or close, it was jammed shut. We raised this section up, like I say, probably 3 inches, stabilized the stairs. We came to this section here, which was left behind. Obviously you can see the crack there between the two. We raised this section up about 3 inches on this side, and then we moved down here. There were a lot of voids. We stabilized this here. You can see all the foam that came out. We went right to the end there. We filled up here, the foam pushed back, filling all the voids, stabilizing the soil, and now supporting the concrete, which is now great for new pavers to go on. You can see we filled up this whole section here too. Then we came to the corner, and this section here had sunk down. We put a hole in there. We pumped a bunch of foam. We got this corner to come up probably 1.5 inches. On this side, we moved back here. Here you can actually visually see the difference, how much it came up, because the gutter got jammed on the inside. This moved up with a slab, but that didn't. So there you can see that's close to 1 inch of difference right there. And we still got raised on the staircase, on the stairs as well. So yeah, that was a really good job this morning. If you guys need any concrete repair work on your patios, driveways, foundations in Florida, Tampa Bay area, call the number below. If you guys like this video, hey, check this one out. Thank you guys, see you next time.